It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Amy and Daniela, the co-founders of BaubleBar's, they had a challenge, by the way. They started their journey as two friends who happened to work in investment banking. And while they're working in investment banking, they had an idea. And the idea was, why don't we create a brand that provides fashionable, low-cost, high-quality jewelry to a number of folks out there. Now, that sounds kind of out there, doesn't it? It's not even possible. But here's even a bigger challenge. When they first got started, they faced a steep curve because they had never been in the retail business. They had no retail background. Their whole background entirely wasn't in fashion, in fact. It was entirely in investments and in finance. So starting BaubleBar wasn't no walk in the park. They had to put the money up. They had to bootstrap just to get the word out. And trying to break into the fashion industry, as a CEO, as you're watching right now, you know the challenge of getting in any industry. Fashion industry? Many people told me it was almost impossible. And did you know that they didn't even hire a merchant? They started off designing the jewelry themselves. Now, here's where their sales strategy came in. Their sales strategy was, we're going to look for a community of support. In the world where people say people do not support each other, they cannot work together, a lot of businesses are only in it for themselves, they didn't believe that. They said, there's other entrepreneurs out there that are already doing it. And we can gain from their knowledge and their experience and their expertise, and we can get on a path to go there faster. So they leaned forward and they said, let's collaborate. Let's build camaraderie. As a result of doing that, they were able to save so many problems. They were able to avoid so many pitfalls. In fact, as one person partnered with them and helped them, they were even able to raise $20 million for an idea that many thought was kind of crazy, by the way. And then as a result of partnering, collaborating, they were able to get into Nordstrom's, then into Target, and the rest is history. BaubleBar's is the company that we know it is as of today. What's the big takeaway that you could have as a CEO from Amy and Daniella's journey along this path? Number one, have a sales strategy. By the way, number two, have a sales system that incorporates collaboration, incorporates working together. When you do that and you solve a problem, offer value to the marketplace with a unique selling proposition, then you're able to see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. It is an honor and a privilege to be the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Thanks for inviting me into your living room or into your computer or into your tablet or into your smartphone. Or if you're watching this right now on your TV, that's pretty cool. Thanks for letting us stream in. We appreciate it. Every morning when we get started, we like to get started the exact same way. And that is to take a look and say, what do we need to focus on? And here's our mantra. Our mantra is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. And the reason why is because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. You'd probably agree with me. So repeat these words after me. It's our mantra. If you can't focus on sales, you just can't be in business. Selling is and always will be the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. Then we have our pledge. And our pledge every morning is to learn, it is the earn, and it is the return. And I believe every CEO needs to do this because we're responsible for providing the sales processes, the sales resources, and the sales people to the sales department. So here's our pledge. Go ahead and repeat after me. I have to learn something new. Now, this is not hokey dokey. Go ahead and say it. In order to earn new revenue from existing clients, in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. And then we have our three objectives. Our objectives are, let's increase sales. Objectives are, let's address roadblocks. Objectives are, let's understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand. Sales pillar number 1, got to have a one-page CEO sales plan. That's the strategy, okay? That's the strategy that we'll use to implement our sales processes. Number 2, we must understand the sales cycle. The sales cycle is the sales process that our clients are going through. Number 3, we must have the sales message, not the marketing message, not the branding message, but the sales message that allows folks to understand how we really solve their problem. It's a huge, huge difference there. And then we must understand our CEO sales dashboard. We got to look at it, review it every day. We're going to do that in a few moments, by the way. If you're tuning in and you haven't downloaded the CEO sales dashboard, congratulations. We're about to do that in just a second. Then we got to have a 7-figure sales team. Okay, we've got to sell something. There's somebody, we got to solve some problem from someone somewhere, or we're going to just run out of money, by the way. For all those folks that are tuning in for the very first time, welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. I always suggest, if you're watching right now, no matter what platform, if you can, look right below the video and write these words, #I'm here. I never get tired of recognizing you. I never get tired of checking in with you. You can see me, but I can't see you. So it's a way of saying you're in the conversation, by the way. And for those folks that are watching on one of our streaming platforms, you can't do that. I understand that. You're on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, YouTube Live, Vimeo, whichever one you're on right now, or one of our syndicated platforms. Do me a favor, drop me a note over at @IamCheBrown. One of the ways we're able to continue to prove this message is we're able to connect with you. So go to over at @IamCheBrown, drop me a DM. I love to connect. I respond to every message personally, by the way. And I never get tired, ever get tired. The question comes up often, what is the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? Well, the CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So it's one thing to understand how to sell. It's another thing to be able to do it. Now, how do you get on a path that has a priority to get to the cash faster with less effort? That's why we get together. And here's the cool thing. We have a big why. And I know you have a big why as the CEO for your sales department, for your chief sales officer this morning. We're in this together. So I'm so happy to be part of your huddle this morning, by the way. Thanks. But our big why at the CEO Sales Huddle is about sales growth. That's the only reason we show up. We're going to get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And I always say the small hinges swing big doors. Isn't that so true? Then we're going to focus on accountability. You may have heard this when we get to the CEO Sales Dashboard. You often do more for others than you do for yourself. So it's not a beat me up session at all. And then it's about consistency. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with most? They struggle with consistency. That's no longer you. You're stepped up, you're here. But we only ask for 15 minutes a day. Now, people say, Shay, why is it only 15 minutes? Why? I feel like I need more time. Well, here's why it's only 15 minutes a day. There are 1,440 minutes in every day. Never 1,441. So you take 1% of the day to slow down, to tune in to your sales department, to the one area that can help get you more revenue, more resources, more impact, change more lives than anything else of any area in the business. All the areas of business are very important, but without sales, there's no money to purchase any resources. So wonder why we get 15 minutes a day. And what's our number one outcome? Our number one outcome is $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And this is over and beyond whatever you earn in a day. As a result of you being in this conversation, you're able to earn an extra $100,000 over and beyond whatever you earn today. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? Isn't that something that you can get excited about? For some of you, maybe it's $200, maybe it's $300. For others, maybe it's just $5,000, extra $5,000 or $10,000 going into your bank account as a CEO every single month. Life's not too bad, okay? It really isn't for many of you out there, by the way. And so let's get into the one area that we're going to talk about, which is the CEO Sales Dashboard, which I love to talk about because the question that comes up, and you may be saying this too if you're new and the first time to the show, is how do I get to $100,000? Like, what do I measure? Like, what should I be looking at right now every single morning? What should I open up on my computer or have my team send me that I can measure? And we have a philosophy here. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Isn't it amazing how that works, by the way? It's really amazing. So we created the CEO Sales Dashboard, something we have worked with our clients behind the scenes only in private. And now we're releasing it to the public as part of the CEO Sales Dashboard as our big give back to the community. It's how we're going to impact the small business community. And there's only really 5 areas. There's leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now, if you haven't already downloaded the CEO Dashboard, you can go to www.ceossaleshuddle right now. Just go there. There's no charge. There's no cost. And there's nobody required. www.ceosalesdashboard.com. I'm going to open it up now. And this is what it looks like. It's an Excel sheet. And here's the good thing. You can customize it. And if you look on the top part, there's going across, you find all the dates going right across the top. Make sure you can see the top. There you go. And then on the left-hand side, there's different categories. There's leads, there's appointments, there's offers, there's deals, there's repeat business. Okay. Now, we're going to take one category today. Now, you're going to plug in, like yesterday, how many leads came into your database yesterday? Got it, Shay. How many leads were qualified yesterday? Got it, Shay. How many appointments did your team set yesterday? Got it, Shay. How many appointments did the team run yesterday? Got it. But let's go look at offers. And the reason I want to look at offers is that for many years, I used to just beat myself up and say, you know what? The deals aren't coming in. We're doing something wrong. We've got to improve our closing. We've got to improve this. And then I was given probably a $10 million idea. And the $10 million idea was make more offers. And so we created a category called Make Offers. And here it says offers for simplicity. And we said, let's measure, because what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And let's measure how often we're making offers. And I want you to look at your sales performance yesterday. And some of you pull this up while we're talking now, which is pretty cool. Like you have the CEO sales dashboard right in front of you, and that's kind of cool. Others of you, your assistant fills it out, or you have someone fill it out for you. But I want you to come down to the offer category right now. And when you get down to the offer category, look at your team's results yesterday. How many offers were made yesterday? Maybe it was for a credit card. Maybe it was to sign a contract. Maybe it was to get for the person to send their ACH. I'm not sure what it is for you because many of you are different places, different spaces. Some of you manage teams. Some of you are the team. Some of you are team leaders. But gather that data together. If you're responsible and you're the CEO or you're one of the managers, and thanks for all the supervisor stuff that joined. This is applicable. There's different areas that you guys walk away with. Go and get that filled out right now. And you can even customize it. Like right now, go to your top priority product, the product that you got the sales strategy for, the product you have the sales process for, the product you have the sales system for, that you're really putting the time, energy, and effort behind, like as a CEO, the resources behind this one product. And let's go take a look and say, well, how many offers were made yesterday? And if there weren't any offers made, it's okay. Offers made, you're probably not getting any deals. I mean, deals are below that. And then go back and look at how many offers were made the day before. And for those who have been following and tracking for a while, how many offers were made 7 days ago, 30 days ago? What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Isn't that amazing how that works, by the way? CEO Sales Dashboard is probably one of our biggest ones that I love to really share with every single day, by the way. And then we're going to go over and we're going to celebrate some wins. We're not going to just stop and try to beat ourselves up. This is not a beat me up session. So powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus, and in this life you get what you focus on. So we're going to ask ourselves 3 questions. And this is for the sales department, not any other area of your life. Strictly for the sales department. What are you most proud of yesterday, just in the sales department? Seriously, I want you, like as a CEO, write that down right now. We're gonna acknowledge that. What was your biggest accomplishment yesterday in the sales department? For those that are here every single morning, I'm so excited to be part of your sales huddle. You can go back and look at the last 2, 3, 4, 5 days. But for those that are joining for the first time, just look at yesterday. Seriously, just hang in there. But if you could brag. Like, I can't wait till the day comes that I can just bring you all on here and you can raise your hand high in the sky and say, here's what I'm most proud of for the sales department yesterday. This is not a beat me up session. This is not what we do here. We're going to make small wins. What would you brag about? Is it about the effort? Is it about a system being implemented? Is it about a funnel that's working? I'm not sure. You go ahead and write it down for you. And then we don't stop there. Powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus, and in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So we understand every day is not rainbow, cupcakes, and unicorns, okay? It's not like that every day. So we're going to look at some obstacles that are out there. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? What's preventing you today? Now, this is the sales department for moving forward. And number 3, what's the one thing that you can do that if you did it as a CEO, that's us, we're all CEOs that's watching. We allocate the sales, we take care of the sales process. We take care of the sales resources for the sales department, and we give it the salespeople that it needs. What's the one thing you could do? You could do the small thing here, and it could really mean a lot. Like sometimes I do something during the day for the sales department, and it's no big deal, right? We just show up as no big deal. And other times you make a little small change. Maybe you download the CEO sales dashboard. Maybe you start tracking. Maybe you start managing, and that small change makes a big result. One of the things I like to say, and I'll go ahead and do this in our message of the day, and my message of the day is small hinges, swing big doors. I know that's not a new saying, but think about those little hinges on a door, and the door is huge. And those little hinges swing the door one way or the other. So if you do small things well for the sales department, my promise to you is you'll get big results, because consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most sales departments and individuals struggle with? And I've been guilty of being there myself. We struggle with consistency. But you're here, you showed up, you're a winner, you're a CEO, you're special, you're making a difference. You're not just chasing the money, you're adding impact, you're adding income, you are having more meaning in the world, and I believe this is your time. So with that being said, thanks for joining the CEO Sales Huddle. I'm looking forward to seeing you over at the other side. It is an honor and a privilege to be on your tablet now, or on your computer, or right on your smartphone, or maybe right now I'm in the break room and on a TV screen. Thanks for having me there. I appreciate you. Make it a great day, everyone, and I promise you from the bottom of my heart, we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace, everybody.